I'm not happy this morning. It's been a long year. Hasn't it? Tough year. A lot of, misery, financial hardship, people going through a rough time, losing loved ones, all our pleasures in life removed, pretty much. One of the biggest things for me was cricket, personally. Just missed watching the cricket, going to a game with friends, watching village cricket, where I played in Sussex for 30 years, league cricket. And just when I think this year can't give us any more blows, I discover that the Sussex Cricket League, which has 140... It's my county, where I grew up. I've got a house still. 140 clubs and 335 teams has voted 114 to 89 to remove cricket tees.
Right.
We're going to take the tees away.
So
they've come for the tees.
Is this your headline this morning, Piers?
I'm just not happy about it.
They've come for you.
And the Mail has rightly identified this as a major scandal. Cricket is about the tees.
Right.
I used to crave the moment, if you're out first ball, you've got to wait 2.5 hours, but you can look forward to sandwiches, to cakes, to sausage rolls, to pork pies. I could be there for hours.
Why have they scrapped the tees? Because frankly, it's the only thing I like about cricket,
of course, it's the usual thing. Some people have How does it get more quintessentially English than this? It can't, right?
Apart from a bit of rain.
It can't. Now, of course, what's the reason? One, wait for it, dietary. People's new dietary requirements. You know what that'll be? I'm not eating that stuff. No meat. No. Where are the vegan sandwiches?
You could have a vegan tea.
So it's obviously the vegans have been involved, as they always are, noisy, angry,
to point out, vegans
upset.
also eat tea.
No, they don't eat sausage rolls.
And
they're not going to have a tea with sausage rolls in it. You can just imagine the conversation.
Just have a Greggs.
And then, of course, what else? Sexism. It was sexist because players' wives and girlfriends were asked to make the teas.
Well, perhaps the players might have had male partners
had girlfriends
who could make the teas.
I've had my wife. I've had my mother. Makes probably, arguably, the greatest teas in the Sussex cricket circuit. My mother, once a year on the day. You've eaten it.
I can testify to the fact that your mother makes an absolutely fabulous.
How great was that tea? Seriously,
just outstanding.
Yeah. So, as do all the wives, mums, aunties, girlfriends at Newick Cricket Club, my club in East Sussex. We play in the East Sussex League, which is, as far as I'm aware, hanging on by its bootstraps to tees. But this cannot be allowed to happen. Now, the former England Test captain, Michael Vaughan, called it utterly disgraceful. A very sad day if the cricket tea is abandoned. Sports broadcaster Mark Pugach, if you're going to scrap tea in cricket, you may as well scrap cricket. I'm glad my dad's not here to see this debate. Couldn't agree more.
What do the wives and mothers think? Shall we find out? Because we are joined by avid cricketer and tea maker, Dr. Meenal Viz, to help break down this travesty. Travesty? It is a travesty.
It's a travesty.
It's a travesty for the sport.
It's a travesty. Well, good morning to you. Now, you're multi-talented. You're an NHS worker. Tell us about that first.
Okay. Well, I really did think we'd be talking about cakes and sandwiches this morning, but I think in a global health crisis, it is fitting that I do talk a little bit about the NHS.
What do you do for the NHS?
I love working for the NHS, Piers. I love everything that it stands for.
And you're a doctor, aren't you?
Yes.
You're a doctor in the NHS, but you've realised, like me, that the real scandal this year actually is cricket teas, right? So tell us about why you're angry about this.
Well, Piers, I am just as angry as you are because for us, it's a tradition. It's a tradition of village cricket. And to have that taken away is really heartbreaking, especially for our team. My husband plays for London Itinerants, a team based in South London. And to be honest, that was their game strategy, to make really nice teas, to make sure the opposition would get really full and we could run them out easily. I mean, that was our saving grace.
I totally agree.
Weekend.
That was the Newick Cricket Club tactic. Just stuff them up. Make them immobile. Yeah. But there's something about it where both teams would come together. However acrimonious the game had been in the first few hours, you come together,
civilised
you
cup
sit
of
in the
tea.
sun, everything can be resolved over a nice cup of tea and a good old slice of cake. And of course, all the jobs worse from the Sussex League have come out. Gary Stanley, chairman of the Sussex League, defending this is the right decision, it's for the best. It's only for 2021, he says. It can be changed for the following season.
Well,
I'm sure
Piers,
some clubs are annoyed by providing a great tea at home and getting a curled sandwich and a packet of value. Sorry, Mr. Stanley, have you ever played cricket? Have you? Do you understand the glory of a tea? Graham Swan, ex-England spinner. I'm naming no names, but once got nothing but a hot dog from a tin and a stale bread roll after fielding for 50 overs.
That's
exactly.
not a tea.
That's what's going to happen, though.
Yeah. Dr. Viz, as an NHS doctor, you and a woman, you will be aware of both of these complaints, that it's unfortunately not good for your health, and also it is sexist to expect you to provide
Even
them.
as you say that, my blood boils.
What is your response as a representative of both those camps?
Well, I think for me personally, it was something nice to do every weekend, to bake lots of different cakes for a variety of different tastes every week, and I personally really enjoyed it. However, it doesn't always have to be the wife or the girlfriend cooking. My husband has pitched in himself from time to time, and we've made some really nice lemon and almond cakes. And this year, actually, I thought I could use everything I learned from Great British Bake Off, MasterChef. We're in a lockdown. I had so much to learn.
Yes.
And here we are. I can't put any of it into
so
practice.
we can now watch cakes being baked on television. Last night was the final, wasn't it? A Great British Bake Off. You can't do it for your cricket club. I think it's an absolute outrage. In fact, it deserves one of these. The world's gone nuts. But I'm launching a campaign against this outrage by the Sussex League. I'm not going to let this happen. What I'm really pleased about is that some of the clubs down there, I think Horsted Canes was one of them, a few others in the league, have risen up and said, we're not having this. We are going to continue serving teas. And I want to say to every club in the Sussex League, don't take this. It's the slippery slope. If they come for your teas, they're coming for the cricket. You will not be playing cricket.
Piers, you're just as passionate about this as you are by holding the government to account during the pandemic, and I love it. I think we'll actually get somewhere with this.
You know what it comes down to? You know why that is? Because it comes down to a bunch of over-promoted jobsworths making decisions that bear no relation to reality, do not reflect public opinion, and are an outrage. And I think the fact you so eloquently painted a picture, as an NHS doctor, by the way, somebody who actually knows whether these things are dietary problems. The point about cricket teas is they're not supposed to be, kale salad and lentil soup. They're supposed to be something...
That sounds like my ideal lunch.
No, it's horrible. They're just like cricket teas. You don't have to have it all. You can have a little cucumber sandwich, you can have a bit of cucumber. Or you can do what I do and pile in. Come on, England. Save the cricket tea. My sister does amazing teas. My mother does amazing teas. There's a whole army of people that do amazing teas.
Dr. Viz does amazing teas. What's your highlight when it comes to tea, Dr. Viz?
We have one thing in common, Piers, that we both love cricket, and Matt Hancock doesn't want to talk to either of us.
Yes.
Well, funny you should mention Matt Hancock, Dr. Viz, because he was up yesterday before the I don't seem to speak properly this morning. Did I forget to put my batteries in?
I think brains have got
I think it's talking about cricket teas so early in the morning.